Sugar Bear in the Morning, live backstage. You see the man right next to me with a wonderful sit on right now. Y'all make some noise for Maxwell, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. Yaya Martinez right there. Hey, have you been to Sacramento before?
I've been to Sacramento.
Okay.
It's amazing. Got great weather here.
Yep. Great fans.
Great people. Sexy women.
There you go.
You know, the food is popping in the back of
Nice.
the cafeteria, so we're happy. You know, we grubbing.
You're good to go. We're all excited, man, to have you here in town, see you perform. I want to go back to the beginning, man. Urban Hang Suite. Now, it's just personal for me because when you first started, I saw you in Phoenix, Arizona, where I'm from, in a small stage, do your thing, and I was mesmerized. Tell me now how Maxwell then has changed to Maxwell now. I mean, there's some years have changed, but musically, I mean,
you know, for me, I just think that I've gotten more comfortable in my skin in terms of how I approach the records. I don't want to make them so perfect. I kind of want the feeling to be the first feeling. I had 23 years to make the first record, so sometimes it can be a little tricky trying to continue the same sort of that same momentum of someone who's had a life that then makes a record and that you feel all this stuff. So that's why it takes me all these years sometimes to come back, is because I want to have enough experiences under my belt to, you know, properly serve the music to the people who will get it eventually or not get it eventually.
Yeah. So it's a lot of pressure to adjust as an artist over the years, and as many years as you have. How do you feel about the new movement of trap soul? Like, they kind of recreated that feeling of R&B music for the quote-unquote kids nowadays. Do you feel pressured to go down that lane, or are you just kind of like sticking to what it is that you want to do?
No, yeah, you know what? I feel like, you know, it's really important to just remain, you know, stay credible to your artistry. You know, I listen to a lot of different music, and I'm very open to all the changes musically that can occur, especially that one sound. But you know, I listen to trap music. I listen to all types of music. I just believe that, you know, I'm what I am, and I think that if I went down a road and I looked like I was trying to be down with the young new, I would just look kind of foolish.
Be a little awkward.
Yeah, be like that uncle at the party that's all drunk.
we all know somebody like that.
I want to be that uncle at the party, you know, who's just like kind of a little bit too toasted. So basically, you know, I just stick to my thing. You know, I work with my boy Hot David, Stuart Matthewman. You know, we've been rocking for like 20 years. And I'm loyal to my family, and we just stick together and we just create what we create. And at the end of the day, soul is at the very epicenter of everything that's ever created, everything that will ever be created musically. So if I stick to the soul, then I'm good.
I appreciate your work, and it's been, what, 6 years since what, the late body? Seven?
Well, I wrote with David. I always have to throw him in there because I always want you guys to know that it takes a village to make the albums that you have heard.
Yeah.
But we wrote it like 4 years ago. You know, a lot of the records are written, you know, 5 years ago, 4, 6, 7, 8, who knows. What I'm pleased about is knowing that when we put them together and they are finally put out there, that they don't have how do I put this? My great desire is for you not to know when the album was released. A lot of records that you listen to nowadays, you can go, oh, that was that 2007 sound. That
so
was
in essence, timeless music.
We hope. We hope, we pray. You know what I mean? It takes time to make something timeless.
Yeah.
You know, we'll have the rough of the song, right? And then we'll all of a sudden, you know, just chip away at it and perfect it. You know, we don't take.
Do you like that process? You love it?
I absolutely hate the process.
Do you really?
I will be honest with you. Recording for me is like, you know, yeah, I'd rather be on stage.
Really?
It happens. It's done. You know, you make a mistake, you don't make a mistake, you hit something pretty amazing. It's like, it's fluid. When you're making a record, it's kind of like surgery, you know? You're trying to construct something.
You have to do,
And it's the only time, it's the only time you're gonna hear that way for the rest of the time, for the rest of my life.
Right.
That's how you're gonna hear it. So I go through this anxiety-ridden experience where I'm like, yo, is this going to be able to stand the test? And so that's kind of why it takes so long. Apart from the fact that I do like to have some whiskey every now and again.
Nothing wrong with that. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise. Oh, tell people real quick the album. Do you have when is
July 1st, if you guys are around.
There you go.
You know, you can pre-order it. You can do all that stuff. Amazon. You can steal it off of YouTube if you want to.
Oh, no.
No, it's 2016.
At the end of the day,